75 foot long.
Welcome to another episode of Crazy Canuck Trucking. Thank you for following along and for sharing and for liking the podcast and for all the reviews that I've been getting. I appreciate that very much. It helps get the show out there. I'm going to jump right into it today because this is the start of a series for the Manitoba Truck Driving Championships. If you don't know what that is, you'll find out over the next few weeks. So what we are going to do is start with an interview with the chair of the Manitoba Truck Driving Championships committee, and his name is Darcy Olson, and we will start talking about what it means to the drivers, to the committee, to the industry, to the public, to see the professional drivers in Manitoba putting their skills on display. So it is going to be a few episodes of this, probably 4. And the championships are being held June 17th, 2023 at the Husky Truck Stop in Headingley, Manitoba. So if you're anywhere in the area on that day, come on by because the public is welcome. There's some things for the kids. So let's get right with it. Here is Darcy Olson, chair of the committee. I want to welcome Darcy Olson to the program. Thank you for coming on, Darcy. How are you doing today?
Thank you for having me. Yeah, doing great. You?
No complaints at all today. It's springtime is in the air.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. So who is Darcy? Want to explain to us who you are?
Okay, so I am the chair of the Manitoba Professional Truck Driving Championship Committee. Been on the committee for about 22 years. Started off as a competitor 1 year and then joined the committee to run the event and stuff. So yeah, been in the event for quite a number of years. Met a lot of great people and love doing this event every year.
So your background is as a truck driver, and that's how you got into the competition first.
Yeah, that's correct. I started off as a truck driver, and then I have been recently in the office for a number of years, managing transportation departments. But I still love getting behind the wheel every once in a while. And
what got you into driving the first year for you in the competition all those years ago?
I had a couple of coworkers that entered in it the year before, and they said it was a great event. They said they had a lot of fun, and so I thought, okay, I'll give it a try, and tried it out the first year, and yeah, got third place in my class and rookie of the year that year.
Wow, that's pretty good. What class did you enter in?
I was in single. Started off driving with gravel trailers, so I was used to the short trailers. So single event seemed pretty up my alley.
Obviously, if you got a third place in Rookie of the Year, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fun event. I had a great time. I still remember, a lot of it. The nerves of waiting for your name to be called, and going out on the track and yeah, showing off the skills. It was a lot of fun.
So that's pretty quick to go from a driver to being on the committee. That was, you competed 1 year and then you went on the committee?
Yeah, so what happened was shortly after I competed, I took an office job at where I worked. So
okay, yeah.
At the time, office personnel weren't allowed to compete. So then I decided, well, if I can't compete anymore, I might as well join the committee and still have the fun.
Yeah, that's very cool. Yeah. So what, looking back to your rookie year, what was the hardest challenge you found there?
Nerves.
Yeah.
The nerves.
The mental game.
Yeah, waiting for your name to be called. And, oddly enough, once I got in the truck, it's, you're so focused on the event. I couldn't even tell you how many people were watching or nothing like that. I heard right at the end as I was heading towards the end stop line. I heard my driver supervisor, holler, "Yeah, good job," but that was about it. Otherwise, you're just kind of focused on the obstacles itself. But
How many years of experience did you have in trucking when you went into the competition?
would have had about 4 years.
4 years.
In the industry, yeah, as a driver.
And then become rookie of the year. So that's some pretty good stats there, Darcy.
Thanks. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
You wish you could have kept competing, even though you were in the office?
Yeah, yeah, it would have been fun to compete. Yeah, we've recently modified the rules where we're allowing dispatchers or even CEOs if they want to get in there and try to compete too. But yeah, it would have been interesting to kind of carry through with it, but I also enjoy setting it up too. We have a lot of fun. We have a great committee. A lot of people on the committee, made a lot of friends there, so we have just as much fun probably as the drivers competing.
Yeah. What is there one competition year that stands out in your mind throughout all the years?
Not really. They're all pretty good. Obviously, previous years there was a national event where we got together across Canada with other provinces. And, so I've been fortunate enough as chair of the committee to go as a team captain to the national events. So some of the national events were really interesting and exciting to be at, and got to see different places, got to meet a lot of different people across Canada. So a few of those kind of stand out a little bit on those national events. But no, it's, just have... we have a lot of fun with what we do.
Yeah,
every
that's
year.
good. What do you feel as the benefit in general for the competition? The benefit to the companies?
It's great recognition. It's the drivers are obviously able to show their talent and their skill set. We focus a lot about safety, so stuff. So a lot of safety stuff we encourage and promote. Along with that, it's the camaraderie between the drivers. A lot of the drivers that compete year after year, they might only see each other at this event, and the bond, the friendship that takes place at these events. Great to see. There's competitors that I only see once a year at this event. And it's just a great feeling being at an event like this where they're all there for one goal, obviously, to try to win the championship. But it's everyone has fun doing it. It's a great time. It's a great event. People are there enjoying it. It's a great time to see.
What is the major benefit to the drivers, more specifically?
Bragging rights if they win. But yeah, it's I think it just comes down to, again, meeting the people that you might only see once a year, and stuff like that, and being to show off some skills, have a great time, have a great day getting together with some of those friends that you make along the way.
When you guys are making up the challenges and stuff like that, how much leeway do you have as far as making challenges, or what's going on, or is there always a set type of program that follows through?
We typically run a similar course. There's we do have a driver's kit that has a series of the obstacles in there. Sometimes we'll try to change up the obstacles a little bit here or there, make it a little bit more challenging or less challenging. But generally, we follow majority of the stuff that's in the kit, and might change, like I say, might change it up a little bit year to year to make it a little bit different. But generally, the kit has everything that we do on that day. So,
And this is based on real life in trucking, correct?
yeah, a lot of the events, the backing up skills, is stuff that drivers do day in, day out.
Yeah. And who all do you have as volunteers? What type of people?
Well, we have a really good committee. The committee is made up of a variety of expertise across the industry. We have, gotta say, about 14 people on our committee right now, 12 to 14 people. And, a lot of them have been doing it for years, 30 plus years. And, but yeah, it's enjoyable. Even the committee, it's good seeing everybody from across the industry and different companies getting together for one common goal, as to put on a great event for the drivers.
And on the day of the competition, who else helps you out? There must be more than 14 people total, judging and stuff like that. Who else helps you out there?
Yeah, for sure. We get a lot of volunteers for the day of. Various companies across the industry, motor carrier enforcement, has some volunteers that come out that help with the judging, spouses, anyone that, everyone that loves to be part of the event. They're always happy to come out and volunteer the day of as a judge. We have about 45 judges for the track itself every year. And, obviously we couldn't do it without them. And, but, in turn, I think they love being there. They enjoy coming back year after year, and, putting on a great event.
What do you see as the benefit of having motor carriers and police and all the different types of volunteers? What is the benefit to having that? What do you see there?
Well, usually, when you see a DOT officer, you get a little nervous as a driver, stuff like this. So events like this, bring out the positive side of having a relationship with these people. Everybody's got their job to do and stuff like that. But on a day like this event, seeing them out there, talking face to face with them, knowing you're not going to get a violation for something, but it's great to see. It's a great relationship that the drivers can have, and with other competitors and with various people from various organizations helping out to run the event.
So it's not just amongst the trucking people, but there's bonds being made between all different levels of people that are involved in trucking.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. A lot of the committee events, I kind of look around the table, and there's, the whole Manitoba Trucking Association organization, and having representatives from various companies, sitting at a table and, working together, collaborating to put on a great event is mind blowing for me.
Yeah. How many, the MTA is, Manitoba is putting this on. How many, and the nationals aren't around anymore. Are there many other provinces that are still doing the competitions?
There is quite a few. I try to stay in touch with some of the reps from the other provinces. Saskatchewan has offered, we've opened our event to Saskatchewan drivers to compete in our event if they want to, come across the border and join us for our event. Alberta usually does have one. Quebec still has theirs, and I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure about Atlantic or Ontario. I believe they still do, but
Yeah, I think I've seen notices for Ontario. They're a little later in the year than we are.
yeah, and Quebec is usually in August sometime too.
How do you see this going forward? Is this going to be something we're going to keep doing year by year?
Yeah, the Manitoba Trucking Association is very supportive of this event. We have a great group of volunteers, and as long as we can still put on the event, we're going to. I see it lasting for a long time. This is a great event. The association, fully supports it, and the industry supports it. So yeah, I think the event will be going on for quite some time.
It's good to hear. What would you say to those that are thinking of competing but haven't competed yet or haven't made the change, whether it's drivers or companies?
Well, obviously, I would say do it. um, it is a great day. It's a wonderful event. Yeah, you know what, you may not win, but you know what, yeah, you come out, you have a good time doing it. You meet some new people. The industry, the awards banquet after, that ties it all up. It really showcases the industry and what we enjoy doing day in, day out.
Yeah, that's good. What do you find? What do you love most about the trucking industry?
It's not something for everyone. It does take a certain level of skill set, and being able to do what for the drivers to do what they do every day, and delivering the goods for people. It's a great industry to be a part of.
Yeah. Do you have any final thoughts for us today?
No, not really. Thank you for this, and yeah, I wish to see a lot of applications, a lot of new registrations to come out for the event, and thank you for promoting this, and yeah, hope to put on a great event this year, and love to get the participation of the drivers and the companies.
Yeah, I look forward to it every year, and I really hope that we get even more involvement. Even with the numbers we've had, it's been a great time, and love to see more people and it become bigger.
Yeah, absolutely. We have some capacity for some more contestants this year over last year. So yeah, we would love to see a full house.
Yeah. Thanks, Darcy.
Thank you.
So that was a great interview. Thank you for following along to here, and give Darcy a big round of applause wherever you are. He does a lot of work on behalf of the truck drivers. I know he's in the trucking industry and he does a fantastic job. So I really want to thank Darcy and the whole Manitoba Trucking Association for letting us put this series together. So follow along and remember to like and share and send in those reviews. Thank you very much. Have a great day.